It is difficult to express to you how delighted and grateful I feel that Nicole Clement, your fellow citizen, watched Dutiful Citizen Episode 9, Equality Act Part 1, and responded by writing about the Equality Act to her own U.S. senators, and then she went further, submitting to be a template for other citizens to use to write letters like her own. Her template appears in the description below this video so that anyone who wishes to may use it. There is so much to be grateful for in these actions that I hardly know where to begin. Whenever the Dutiful Citizen Channel has a video, a citizen watches that video, thereby learning a duty, and then does that duty. God has improved that citizen, and I have had the privilege of serving as an instrument in His hands. While making and publishing the episodes on this channel has been a great opportunity for me as a citizen to contribute to the communities in which I live, Sister Clement is an example of another citizen catching the vision that all citizens can be and should be dutiful citizens. We can all take action and contribute rather than waiting, worrying, or complaining. Let's avoid some possible confusion. In multiple previous Dutiful Citizen episodes, you have heard the voice of and been told some contributions of a citizen who withholds her name from you for reasons that she has not disclosed. In contrast, Nicole Clement has allowed me to tell you her name. These are two different persons who live in two different states. In a future video, I will explain why I cannot resist the urge to refer to Nicole Clement as Sister Clement. Please remember that I, Warren Rogers, do not have the authority to speak as a representative of God or of any church. I am your fellow citizen, and what I say is my opinion. I mentioned that Sister Clement wrote her letter in response to Dutiful Citizen Episode 9, Equality Act Part 1. That episode showed that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints advocates fairness for all as a better alternative than the Equality Act. The Equality Act already passed the U.S. House of Representatives, but Dutiful Citizen Episode 9 urges citizens to tell their U.S. senators to oppose the Equality Act in the Senate, which is still possible as of the time this episode is written, May 2021. Equality Act Part 1 shows the viewers some articles that the Church publishes on its official website, churchofjesuschrist.org, about the Equality Act and fairness for all. If you wish to watch Dutiful Citizen Episode 9, please look down. I put a link to that episode near the top of the description below this video. For the remainder of this video, when text is quoted from the template of Sister Clement, it will look like this. Such text will be aligned to the left side of the area in which it appears, will have no graphical elements, and will not have any citation of where the text comes from. I invited David Choles back to help me again.
A template for writing an email to your senator about the Equality Act. Remember to personalize it in the spot shown in parentheses. Subject line of email. Attention Senator Name. Please vote against H.R. 5.
The Equality Act was H.R. 5. I feel grateful and delighted that Sister Clement uses this information. This is so exciting! That the Equality Act is also called H.R. 5 is a detail about the Equality Act that was not included in Dutiful Citizen Episode 9. This suggests that Sister Clement has done some research about the Equality Act beyond watching Dutiful Citizen Episode 9. It is essential that all citizens learn to do their own research. Only thus will they be as well informed as they need to be. Oops! I re-watched Episode 9, reviewing what I showed you. About H.R. 5, this is what I saw. On Thursday, February 25th, 2021, the House of Representatives in the United States passed H.R. 5, also known as the Equality Act. I did show that the Equality Act is also called H.R. 5, so I do not have an indication that Sister Clement did her own research. So disappointing. May I be depressed now? Because I do not have an indication that another citizen did research, and because I wrongly thought that I did have such an indication.
Body of email. Date. Dear Senator, name. Please vote against H.R. 5 when it comes up for vote in the Senate. I oppose H.R. 5, otherwise known as the Equality Act. I do this because I believe the Equality Act, as it now stands, will seek to impede religious freedoms guaranteed by the United States Constitution.
I re-watched episode 9 again, and I did not notice any reference to the U.S. Constitution. Careful! I must not get overly emotional or jump to any conclusions here. It was embarrassing the previous time that I did that, wasn't it? Episode 9 was intended to focus on the stand that the Church is taking, rather than on the Constitution. The Church avoids taking a stand on most political issues, so its clear opposition to the Equality Act is big news. The Fairness for All approach is also big news, because it indicates that the Lord's attitude contrasts with the attitude of both the major factions in modern American political life. The Lord wants both sides to be more tolerant and respectful toward each other. The Lord wants both sides to listen to each other more and criticize less. By religious freedoms guaranteed by the United States Constitution, I think that Sister Clement alludes to the First Amendment, which, among other things, says that
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof.
The Equality Act conflicts with the Free Exercise Clause. Sister Clement is correct to see this as a reason why dutiful citizens and their dutiful representatives should oppose the Equality Act. In our respective letters, to our respective senators, both Sister Clement and I use the U.S. Constitution as an argument against the Equality Act.
A better alternative would be something similar to the Fairness for All legislation passed in Utah in 2015. It protects both religious freedoms and rights for LGBT persons. Please consider a balanced approach and reasonable compromises so we can meet the needs of all the citizens of the United States of America. The Equality Act does not do this. We need something better which will protect everyone and will not undermine anyone's constitutional rights.
I feel impressed with how well Sister Clement strikes a tone very similar to that of the Church.
Best regards, your name. Concerned citizen of your state and the United States of America. Your address?
Sister Clement closes noting that she is a citizen of her state and of the United States. I am delighted whenever I see a sign that a citizen knows something about the U.S. Constitution. She refers here to the definition of citizen found in Section 1 of the 14th Amendment.
All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside.
Do you think of yourself as a dual citizen? A citizen of the United States and of your state? If so, congratulations. If not, now is the time to start. So that you can easily find the follow-up videos, I have made a playlist. On the Playlist tab, click. Its title is Equality Act and Fairness for All. Furthermore, I will put a link in the description below this video. A link to this video itself, as it appears within the playlist. This has been Dutiful Citizen Channel, Episode 14, Nicole Clement Letter. Will you please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Doing any of these things helps to grow the channel.